But let's go. Let's watch it, because I think some of you guys have watched this. I worked with MrBeast. He's a fraud.
Most valuable currency in the world.
So, in my opinion, both their sides of it is as valid as each other, because neither have proof. You know what I mean? Other than this guy has his examples from the video.
Well, of course. If you could post something and everyone in the world would watch it, you'd be the most powerful man on earth.
We're not promoting gambling. I think people are going to see this
Oh,
negative.
Very
the guy
smart
who
with your
just
money.
throws away millions of dollars on YouTube videos is a gambler. Who would have thought?
lottery for money.
To the point where he's gambling with people's
You
lives.
don't have to pay anything to enter legitimate
How is this legal? I don't get it. It's a scam.
Well, their, I don't know, arguments, points, information. But also seeing, there is more information about a class action being made from the Amazon Squid Games that's happening, so against MrBeast and Amazon. So we don't know, so that information is also lulling around. You know, there is too much there is too much tabs, 100%. This only started happening because of work and like having to keep track of videos and information. I don't know.
Or fake signatures.
Ponzi schemes are great up until they just go bust.
What the fuck is that? Ponzi schemes are great until they go bust. Thumbs up.
Hi, I wanted to provide some context to this video. I'm a former MrBeast employee, and today I am alleging that the company rigged videos and
Crazy
did
eyes.
illegal lotteries and sold fake signatures. I would consider that fraud, okay? Thank you, enjoy the video. So this is part one into my investigation into MrBeast. I recorded this before the Chris stuff came out. I was also going to come out about the Chris stuff probably in part 2 or 3. Because I see a lot of people saying like, oh, if you knew, why didn't you come forward? Why didn't you go to the authorities? Well, I was going to come forward, and also like, going to the authorities isn't going to work, because what are you going to say? Like, you heard rumors that this person is...
Yeah, I do think, like, some people are definitely going to come out to slap someone down. Like, but there is a lot of people bringing out a lot of stuff about him. Because you have to remember, too, with big creators, a lot of people don't want to talk against them because they can be, like, exiled from content creation almost. So that's why a lot of stuff comes out at the same time, is because then they feel like they're going to get backed up. But let's take everything with a grain of salt. Blacklisted, pretty much, yeah. It happens a lot of times.
There's obviously evidence of like the Shad-based stuff, like that's been out for a while. People have internally known at the company.
Like, before this came out, MrBeast did a food review with a very popular TikToker, and MrBeast kind of came off like an asshole in it because he was mad he didn't give him a perfect 10 out of 10 on his chocolate bars, though everyone fucking knows his chocolate bars fucking suck. So...
Chris is kind of a potential minors attracted person, and the company protects her, or they were protecting her, and they protected her as long as they could. Jimmy knew, everyone knew. So, you know, which I think that's more of a red flag than anything I'm going to reveal in this video. But, you know, those messages happen in like MrBeast Discords, and yeah, I don't know. It's a mess.
That's the thing. Was it in MrBeast Chris Discords, or was it Chris's Discord? That's what I kind of want to know. Because if it was a MrBeast Discord, then that was 100% his responsibility.
Like, MrBeast contestants are being exposed to like minor attracted persons, and the company's protecting them. You know, there's a big emphasis at the company of like how to manipulate children, like understanding their psychology and everything, and like seeing that that's sort of used in weird ways. And you know, there's been like parasocial relationships, and you know, encouraging like almost children simping for these people. And you know,
this is a constant, like, actual debate between a lot of content creators. Is a lot of content creators think parasocial relationship is fine because it benefits them, and a lot of them says parasocial relationships should be completely discouraged. Well, I'm not going to throw around words like MrBeast is a predator, because we don't have any proof of that, and I think that's a very serious thing.
Maybe that's as nefarious as it gets, or maybe it goes deeper. Anyway, here's an old podcast clip of Jimmy explaining that he knows that his audience is young. Which is an old clip. You could say like his audience grew up. I would say he's gained most of his audience since then, and his content's only gotten younger. Also, this clip really just shows that like he understands the YouTube analytics are bullshit, because he can try to use that as a defense, but he knows. So here's that clip, and then I'll get into the video.
The average demographic is what, 13 through 17? Is that the biggest spike in your analytics?
Well, I mean, mine's horseshit. It says like 18 to 24, but I know all my fucking viewers are little kids.
Yeah. I mean...
Yeah, I guess so. I feel like the 13 to 17 makes sense. Even my 9-year-old nephew watches MrBeast. Because most of his audience is kids, so most of the people in his server is going to be kids. People in Discord can be in are 13 plus, so most servers have kids in them. They just don't usually advertise themselves if they're not stupid.
Yeah, I feel like it's a lot like that because, you know, little kids lie about their age or they're on their...
This is also true. Little kids lie about their age, so it might explain also why 17-year-olds put themselves at a higher age.
But yeah, and then I have like a fucking massive one for like the 40-year-old range because all the fucking idiots.
His fans aren't 8-year-olds. His fans are probably closer to the ages around 13 to 20. There is a lot of young people, that's for sure, but they're not the kids that are on Discord. It's mainly in the bracket of 13 to 20 that are on Discord. Like, I know a lot of little kids that see his YouTube videos, but none of them know even how to fucking type. Like, messages. like, properly. The hell is why superiors protect these classy people when you can infinitely better press by publicly kicking their ass. It's because they, like, it puts a magnifying glass on their bad behavior. Like, then people are going to be asking what the hell else is happening at MrBeast. And there may be things he doesn't want people to know about that he's scared to put a magnifying glass on. Okay, Richard Press, yes, I'm over 18. Exactly. It's not a foolproof thing. Very likely, yes, his 18 to 24 demographic is bullshit and it's probably closer in the 13 to 17. But you have to also realize the reason why 13 to 17 is because that's the most people in these cases is because that's the most unmonitored young people on the internet. Because they may watch anything, the 8-9-year-olds, blah, 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 but they don't comment and they don't write things because most parents do lock that. But also, it's because they don't know how to.
It's on their parents' account.
Now, MrBeast intentionally manipulates these children's vulnerable minds for profit.
Can we keep it off, like, trigger things like death sentence and oxy and stuff like that? Like, I'm not the fucking police. Like, here.
Using 3 simple steps, which closely align with the 3 major types of behavioral learning.
On here, like, let's keep it, like, Twitch appropriate.
Step 1 is getting the viewer to associate the brand with trust and authority. MrBeast videos
I like seeing the police outfit, bro.
Real, and he's a great guy that gives away big rewards to his loyal followers. I will show you irrefutable evidence in a minute that his videos are in fact fake. Step 2 is showing the viewers that when people interact with MrBeast...
I really want to make a background with one of these conspiracy boards, like our new background. I just want, like, a conspiracy board.
In a way that benefits MrBeast when they do what he tells them to do.
Okay, that's the thing. There is no physical proof, there is no pictures, and even inappropriate jokes, unless it's 100% sexual, they ain't getting no time. They ain't getting no chines. Then there is no charges here. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. 100% all the problems here are moral. Like, I think they're disgusting. They're disgusting for doing this, 100%. But there are no chargeable offenses here, realistically. Not even a lot of these, if you took them to cops, may not even say there's a crime. There's only it is alluded to a crime, maybe. Because there's a big difference between this is morally bad, which I agree, it's morally bad, fuck this person, to actual crimes that the police will prosecute on. Django, you worthless bitch, I've been here for hours, and where have you been? Doing nothing but gooning. Absolutely worthless, pathetic. Nothing but a pathetic gooner. My mind is this is my mind as a background.
They win big rewards.
Is he subscribed? You are subscribed.
Exactly. Have a good day. Shut the fuck up, advisor, my make-believe. I don't think he proved he's been hired.
I feel like I just walk around with $1,000. It's like, oh, thanks for watching my videos.
Hit that subscribe button because you might bump into me in real life.
To be fair, the guy who replied with the debunking did say they did work there for a month plus. He did confirm that. But he said he let him go because he was crazy or erratic or something. To do the crimes.
It might make you a lot of money.
When people are devout followers of MrBeast, they get rewarded. And step 3 is finally calling on the viewer to act in some way that benefits the brand, promising big rewards in return. Now it's your turn to do what MrBeast tells you, and you will win big rewards.
I find it funny that he's kind of portraying MrBeast like he's a cult. Laws, it is still a crime. Okay, no, okay. that's the thing. I'm not saying it is or isn't a crime. It's just like they may not even call it a crime because it's not a crime to make certain edgy jokes. Now, if he shared their nudes with the child, that is a crime. But saying like weird Nazi jokes or whatever the fuck they were saying wouldn't be a crime. If they said sexual things to the child, that's inappropriate. But technically, they would have to. It's. I don't even know what crime that would go under, but it would be 10 if they're accosting them for sex. As I've talked about many times, the law has a lot of weird technicalities what counts as a crime. And you will be freaking shocked of how many things don't actually go under it. Especially for men, it's the same thing. It's very technical what constitutes as sexual assault and rape, and it's the same thing. If it's not at least a sexual assault, you're not getting prosecuted. Jokes are liberty of expression. They're more to it, sadly. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. That is what I mean. It's just for actually finding something. It's very hard to know without being said. What's said? Did a crime take place? But even without knowing what is said, unless there's images or a plan to meet up, there isn't actually anything to prosecute, I think is the right word. It would be very hard to prosecute. And they probably wouldn't.
Unless you're famous or friends or family of a MrBeast employee. So young, impressionable viewers are made to believe that MrBeast is a trusted authority who can give them big rewards. These young viewers are explicitly shown that dedicated followers or random subscribers like themselves are winning big rewards when they do what MrBeast tells them. These young viewers are explicitly told repeatedly that if they subscribe, if they buy products or act in some way that benefits the brand, they will win big rewards. Trust MrBeast, watch him help others, contribute to his cause, and one day he'll help you too. That's the formula.
That is a good point. With as many freebies as he gives away, there should literally be like hundreds of people, right, coming out saying they got free stuff from MrBeast, right? At the very least, not just his friends, by all the he does so many different kinds of giveaways. There should be tons of people.
Subscribe for a Lamborghini, and to make ride, you could be in one of these videos.
Advisor is correct. Can't prosecute beyond reasonable doubt without having good enough evidence. Exactly.
Right now, and you might get picked for the next video. You might get subscribe and you might win a free car. Subscribe for a free car. I love all of subscribe and you can come next time. I might give you $100. Subscribe again. Subscribe and you.
Yeah, see how many of them? There must be a lot of people.
Subscribe and you could also win $100. Seriously, we always fly subscribers down. They never fly random subscribers down. MrBeast fakes his videos in ways that are worse than you realize. I say that because he's been exposed for faking videos before in the
yeah, I'm just gonna say, Trigus, this video isn't about Chris/Ava. This is just about MrBeast.
Common response is, why does it matter if the videos are fake? They're just meant to be entertainment. A large part of MrBeast's brand is the fact that he doesn't fake videos.
I remember when I first started seeing your videos, I was like, this shit's gotta be fake.
Oh yeah, it's a huge problem for us now.
I actually have.
Just more information's coming out about them, and I would say they were edgelords about it, but yeah, we're just going to keep this one as MrBeast, so we can kind of like separate some of like the issues with him, because it will sadly downplay what Ava/Chris did.
Have to dial back
if you connect with scamming in the same level as what they did. That's okay.
Just so people think it's real.
Thank you.
Also, if what we had to film was scripted, because what we do is non-scripted, so you have to plan for a bunch of variables.
Yes, we witch hunting. Also, it means we can like view this as with a bit more lightheartedness compared to like with the Chris Ava, where we have to be serious because it's serious business. You know what I mean? It's like, that's serious business. This is fuck you. Like, what the fuck? Tinfoil hat, is this true or not? You know?
Rules that you can't control, blah, blah. If what we did was scripted, holy shit, this stuff would be easy to pump out.
Have you ever faked a video?
No.
But this train track is CGI, these bus wheels are CGI, this explosion is fake, this shredder is CGI, this car
that's pretty obvious CGI.
Car is digitally lifted, this pit is fake, this guy is fake, this raccoon is a paid actor, this island costs
this
more.
Raccoon is a paid actor, I can't get over that. Lotteries, fake giveaways, hiring actors, scripted events, stuff like that. Is the big ones they haven't touched upon. Some of the other things they have talked about a bit more, but yeah.
more than $1. The city is not abandoned. These buildings are CGI. But not your only way out. You can literally get an Uber to the airport for $20. That's not a lurker. It's just a guy. This whole room is fake. This contestant is an actor and a secret employee at MrBeast. They had him dive through this fake door twice. This line is scripted. This action is scripted. In fact, pretty much all the videos with Mac are scripted.
You did it! Yeah! What we did was scripted. Holy shit, this stuff would be easy to pump out.
Let's talk about Mac for a second.
We will die. Do you understand that?
I found public records showing that Mac moved.
Yeah, pretty much faking videos, not caring about contestants' well-being, and not giving the actual promised rewards or giveaways to anyone, etc. Next to also some gambling stuff, especially seeing most of his viewers are children. He encourages gambling. But there has also not in this video been allegations from creators where MrBeast, because a lot of people trust him because he's a big creator, will like suggest companies to them, and he owns those companies. Because a couple female creators have come out about how he would suggest companies to them to use to run their media or whatever, but they were actually owned by him, and then the companies wouldn't do their job, which some might call a scam. So that is also something out. There is also talk about a class action from the Amazon Prime TV show from the half of the contestants that's been kicked out so far. Welcome to showbiz. Exactly, yeah.
From
so
California to Greenville, North Carolina, where Jimmy is located, back in
here.
August 2023, 2 months before he appeared as a contestant. According to a former MrBeast employee, this is around the time when Mac started working full-time on the editing team at MrBeast. Also, he didn't just move into any old house, he moved into $1 million mansion. Now, I'm not going to dox him, only some asshole would do something like that.
After doxing and bullying the pilot some more like a f***ing douchebag.
Yeah. Exactly, there is a lot of like back and forwards about what level gambling is acceptable for children, for sure. It's why places like people like Rice Gum and stuff like that get a lot of shit, because they go to the most extreme level. But it's also some of these gambling places are rigged for you to lose almost most of the time compared to it. So it really depends. Like, there are levels to gambling.
Bag.
Turns to Eric and says, "How do I fly this thing?" And Eric just starts pushing buttons.
But I did find pictures of this mansion online, so I fed them into ChatGPT and asked it to create similar images. And this is what it came up with. And it's honestly not that far off. His 6,000 square foot $1 million mansion comes with a movie theater and 7 bathrooms.
What are you gonna spend the $800,000 on?
I mean, my life's changed now.
Yeah, I'm sure that $800,000 is really gonna change your life.
Max, this is a nice car.
Tell me, where are we right now?
We're in the place that we drove to a few minutes ago.
Mac, let's cut the shit here. What have you been doing for like the last year?
A lot of family stuff.
What kind of family stuff?
Just like, you know,
that's the thing, like, I feel like some use of CGI and stuff like that is completely fine. Like, they're obviously gonna spice things up and play it up, but I guess the whole thing, nothing we do is faked, is misleading.
Catching my dad, you know.
For a year? How do you make money? How are you, like, surviving?
Basically, my main strategy is I go to, like grocery store type places.
Grocery store type places?
Yeah, and I basically, what I'll do when I get there, I usually get, like an amount of food that would feed me for, like, a week or so, right?
With what money?
The money that I've made.
How did you make it?
Huh? Listen, you're getting too caught up in the details. They'll figure it out.
We will die. Do you understand that?
I'm so sorry. I'm not giving away enough money, but don't worry. Once we do our Death Deli Battle Royale with our $1 million winner, then I'll be able to give all my mods homes. So we're gonna do a Death Deli, but is everything basically made to be addicting? Yes, a lot of things. This is something you learn in advertising in general. Is most things are learned to either be you can't live without it, or you must have it. That is like the two main causes of consumerism. And this is why some people say consumerism is naturally bad in general. But like, most things are made to make money. Even your favorite YouTubers make most things they do to make money.
This time-lapse on the 4th day of 7 days stranded at sea, you can clearly see there's no one in the shelter. These are their empty beds. But after a hard cut, magically 5 people are awake, and 2 of the boys have bright yellow raincoats that they didn't have when it rained on day 2.
And after standing the whole night, completely soaked.
You didn't spend the night soaked, Jimmy. You slept on the production yacht. It's ironic because this is one of the videos where they claim that they don't fake.
That's the first thing I'm gonna do when I make my VTuber gang, get a production yacht. Just like Nasanji. But yeah, that's the thing that is, it's kind the thing, people love to see a hero fall, and he portrayed himself like he was doing all this out of the kindness, out of the heart, how he's the best guy ever, nothing his face, etc. So when you make it puts a giant target on your back, unfortunately, even if it is true that he is the nicest guy ever, it will make people drag you down. So you have to really listen to the information of what's coming out, because some people will just want to drag him down because they want to. This could actually be true, and he's just a fake nice person. You have to listen to the information coming out. Chelsea, you need to upgrade this shed? No.
Things.
But no, we have to be the real channel that doesn't fake things.
In this video, this wink was added in post. In fact, 58 was actually on the far opposite side of the room from 42,
Well, that was
and he
one
just
of the
didn't
things
hear
he
it.
debunked. Was this wink?
You slept on the production.
Channel that doesn't fake things.
In this video, this wink was added in post.
How do you add a wink in post? I'm confused. I don't do enough.
58 was actually on the far opposite side of the room from 42, and he just didn't hear him. This whole revenge storyline was added in post.
Insert Green Goblin speech here, please.
Shots show how timers are edited in post. Timers are edited in post. Timers are edited in post. They also manipulated contestants' audio in post.
We got 15 minutes.
In general, if anything happens last second, it's fake. Or if you can hear someone's voice but can't see their mouth, the audio could easily be added in post.
I literally think I'm gonna kill you.
And yes, this lie detector video was also fake.
Have you ever faked a video?
No.
Think that lie.
It's still real to me, damn.
Fun fact, most lie detector videos are fake, and it's the same reason it's all the same guy, is because he literally gets paid to show up, and he'll just let you do whatever most of the time. Most lie detector things have already been debunked as fake. Like, with a lot of other YouTubers getting in trouble about it. It's just literally content. It's like a content farm there. Because...
Okay, so MrBeast fabricates some contestant dialogue and timers and movements and storylines and uses a bunch of shitty CGI, but who really cares? I mean, the videos are just for entertainment only, right? I mean, it's not like he's ever rigged the results of a challenge. That would be impossible because he films with hundreds
The lie detector guy's a fake. Yeah, that's the thing. The guy they use, I'm pretty sure, is a fake too. Yeah, even a good lie detector guy that would keep you to the actual answers, they're very inaccurate in general. Yeah.
Random subscribers, right? Wrong. Let's look at this video. Not only were the results of this video completely scripted, but the contestants are not random subscribers.
So many people had jobs.
Oh, that contestant had to get out for her job? I guess you forgot she's your hiring manager. I actually recognize a lot of people in this video, including Jimmy's own girlfriend. So yeah, the random subscribers you see in challenges are actually never random. They're almost all—
Okay, I'm not gonna say it's never random, but yeah, it's pretty obvious, even if they said to the factors like, oh, people dropped out, so we needed more people. It doesn't change the fact that they should have waited to have more people, maybe, because those people just jump out to raise the stakes or make it more dramatic, pretty much. Yeah, they only use it in interrogation, and most places don't let you. They subscribed, to be fair, but they said random subscribers. Random. How is his girlfriend and his hiring manager random? But yes. I wouldn't be surprised if he does keep people. It's the same thing that they bring up, that he hires people to make things more dramatic, too.
To MrBeast, and oftentimes friends and family of MrBeast employees.
Exactly.
Or just the
it's very
employees
hard
themselves.
to tell who's random and who's not.
And when they do pull someone from outside of North Carolina, it's usually somebody who's in the industry, who's camera trained, who has built a following.
Oh my fucking god. I'm dying.
Hey, anyone I'm friends with watching that wants 10 grand?
They are never random subscribers. If you subscribe, you will not win $1 million. And what's even worse is that the results of this video were completely scripted. According to a former MrBeast employee,
I want all the people that are like, have been given money by MrBeast to band together, if it's true. Where are they? Where are they?
Would have been a PR problem if the boys had won by a lot. And because so many of the female contestants were MrBeast employees who got out immediately, production stepped in to actually make the results of the challenge closer. You can actually see some of this happen on camera, like when Jimmy pays one of the boys $10,000 to leave, which is twice as much as the actual prize money. but doesn't make the same offer to the girls.
The boys were blowing you out of the water. I paid the one guy who knew how to solve them to leave. Now if you don't win, that was all for nothing.
At another point, he gives the girls a camera drone so they would have been able to see how many boys were left. It doesn't work out, but seeing how much they're willing to help them on camera, I'm willing to believe that they did, in fact, help them off camera. Apparently at the end, they were only monitoring the boys to see if they stepped on the red line and not the girls, so that the girls would win the challenge. And to be clear, obviously the girls had an unfair start with having so many MrBeast employees get out immediately. I think they all did deserve $5,000 for that, but also the boys should deserve a fair chance at winning, I think. I think that's the expectation when you run a game show. But hey, that was a while ago.
They wanted the girls to win, so they'd set it up so the girls would win? I want to see these DMs he keeps referring to.
I'm just glad they're not doing another rigged boys versus girls video. So knowing that MrBeast likes the results to be close and that offstage producers can sort of influence how a challenge progresses, I want to show one more example. This is a real-time video, meaning that time elapses the same in the video as it does in real life. Now immediately the intro is sped up, and the timer is clearly added in post, and he clearly touches the laser here, but whatever, let's assume that it's all real time. When he reaches the bottom floor, he has to turn these water valves. Now you can tell that these valves aren't actually connected to anything because the water flows out in an instant, and it happens when he's not even touching the valve. The contestant also goes back to the first valve unaware that anything had happened, and he's still able to spin it. So the valve seems to spin freely and isn't actually connected to the flow of water. So you could assume
this is so funny
that producers might...
But I don't think I've watched MrBeast videos before, so it's just like, what the fuck is happening?
Be off camera with remote switches to trigger the flow of water. And assuming they've tested this, the producers might know how long it takes for the water to clear out of the room, so they can sort of decide on the fly how many turns of the valve it takes, or just when to trigger the water in general to make the results close. And in this video, spoiler alert, the contestant wins the money, so rigging the challenge could be seen as a good thing, but there are many examples of contestants losing. And in traditional media, this kind of rigging is actually completely illegal.
We always have the same person tie all the knots.
But to be fair, if you're an adult watching these, you can tell that's why kids enjoy them so much. You know they aren't shoving some guy in a water tank where there's a chance he wouldn't be able to fucking get out. So, of course, there's a way for them to manually release it. So if they want a certain outcome, it's very easy to give it that outcome.
So that we know they've tied them at the exact same tension. I mean, we get down to inches. And then we have a standards and practices person. And if you don't know what that is, on any kind of a game show where there is a prize, you have to have somebody that ensures that it's fair. They are out there essentially to make sure that we don't do something that would favor one player or one tribe.
I paid the one guy who knew how to solve them to leave.
In my mind, I'm thinking it's a fair game. But it's not. If they were having problems finding people, they can see kind of what area you're in. And
this actually brings up a good point, I think. Like, about the practices that YouTube doesn't really have the same regulations that TV does and game shows does like that. So it's kind of like interesting going into that MrBeast isn't obeying those same kind of game show rules. Interesting.
they came to my area many times, and I was in the smallest cupboard. They had like big ones, medium ones, and small ones. I contorted this little 4'10" body into the smallest space, and I was in there for hours. And they didn't even open the door because they were like, a person can't even fit in there. So they went in there and they opened all the cabinets, and my heart was like, oh, they're gonna find me, they're gonna find me. And then I could hear them saying, like, she's not here. I don't know what you're talking about. Like, she's not here. The other thing that they said is absolutely no climbing in the air vents or the ceiling. Mm-hmm. And they said it's because they do all their wiring in the ceiling.
So I am up here. Okay, I feel good about this spot.
If it was held accountable, especially because this was a YouTube original production, Zach would have been eliminated for cheating. He broke the rules and guaranteed.
Oh, so it was against the rules too. I know her. She has a history of turning a lot of other VTubers, like turning on them or going into the
If I climbed in the ceiling, MrBeast would eliminate me.
He was in the ceiling!
Also, I think some of the MrBeast giveaways have been fake, but I'll get to that later. So now that I've explained some of the ways that MrBeast lies to build trust with his audience, I want to go on.
It's interesting that she turns on people, but they don't She keeps getting on YouTube channels. It's
to
crazy.
explain how he exploits that trust for profit through running illegal lotteries, selling fake signatures, giving children diabetes, and more.
Okay, shoving the child diabetes on there with Feastables. It's going a bit too far on that one.
Simply when you tell the viewer to do something, saying subscribe is a call to action.
Exactly.
Early in his career, MrBeast
Subscribe, guys. Call of action.
found a better version of this where he takes a call to action and he adds positive or negative reinforcement to it. Now, as adults, we can recognize that subscribe for a cookie is a joke. It's not a real offer, but again, MrBeast's audience is primarily children who may have authorities in their life that actually use sweet treats or video game detentions as forms of reinforcement.
This is where I'm fucking up. I'm supposed to offer something. Subscribe and I will, unchain 1 month mod a day. Hey Jake, thanks for the follow, welcome in.
Or in understanding sarcasm. Whatever the reason, these reinforced call to actions are more effective than just saying subscribe. Oh, but there's an even much better version. The call to action giveaway.
If you guys want to win a brand new PS5, all you have to do is
the call of action giveaway. Yeah, they're brutal, bro.
subscribe to my channel.
I can't believe people are still doing fucking giveaways. Holy shit, it's so annoying. Stop this fucking shit. I'm so tired of it. Fucking 10 years of YouTube. People are still like buying subs for this shit.
Over the next 7 days, I'm gonna be giving 1,000 random people that subscribe a free Samsung Galaxy S24.
How is...
Oh, yeah. I find it very hard to believe they actually give away most of this shit, most of them. Like, I also want to see if anyone got any of those phones chain and let them out of the dungeon basement. No, you must subscribe to get them out of the basement, guys. Jesus. For free? For free?
This is legal. I don't get it. All you have to do is subscribe to your channel.
All you have to do to enter to win one of these phones is subscribe.
It's a scam. Holy shit.
I literally spent over $1 million on these phones, and we literally found him 1 minute before Zach. I spent over $1 million on these phones. All you have to do to enter is hit that subscribe button.
Samsung, I just want you to love me.
So yeah, that's what a call to action giveaway is. At best, they are a way to buy subscribers, but much of the time they are legitimate scams. Either a YouTuber doesn't actually give away a prize, or in the case of these live streams, they are illegal lotteries where the only way to win a prize is by making a purchase. And obviously, I'm not a lawyer, so I'm just going to show you the law and then show you irrefutable evidence of what's being done, and you can make your own conclusions. The FTC defines a lottery as containing 3 elements: a valuable prize, random chance, and consideration, which can be time or effort, but in most cases is just payment. To successfully run a contest or a sweepstakes, you must eliminate one of these factors. A contest, for example, eliminates chance, and a sweepstakes eliminates consideration. In determining if any MrBeast giveaways have been illegal lotteries, we need to identify a prize, which is distributed through random chance and cannot be won without spending money. On August 2nd, 2020,
Never giving people my
MrBeast
fucking feet. They can fucking just imagine it. D-gens. Then once you start getting them some immediately backpedal and tell people to stop subscribing. Yeah. That's the one thing I definitely never want to do. That's how I'm stuck doing this merch launch right now, even though it's very expensive, is because I promised it, so I must do it. If I'm promising it, it will take time, but I'll fucking get there one day. So I will never promise something like feet, because I don't want to show people my feet. No! Well, we have talked about doing a lucky rabbit's foot keychain, but not on my foot.
Him and his friends signing limited edition shirts celebrating 40 million subscribers. And here are just some of the clips from that stream.
For those of you who are just joining, if you buy one of our limited edition 40 mil special shirts, we're celebrating 40 million subscribers with a really big video, then we will sign that shirt, and some of them will get random prizes like this. In 10 minutes, right, because we gotta give them time to do their cart, we'll give 2 orders $500 each. 5 minutes, someone's getting 3 grand.
Yeah, fingers are fine. No one has a finger fetish. Toes are basically just feet. But also, I have funny looking feet. I don't want to show my feet. I have technically showed a toe once because I took a photo of my flooded kitchen. And everyone's like, and Luca was like, I can see the tip of your toe. And I'm like, you bitch! And everyone's like, we seen Dell's toe. We can see Dell's toe.
In 5 minutes, we're gonna do the same thing again. We're gonna put $1,000 in a random order. 2 minutes, newest order gets $2,000. Good luck, everybody.
So this was a 6-hour...
Don't make me wear gloves, guys. I'll start wearing gloves.
hour live stream. They took it down off YouTube, but 5 hours of it are still up on their Facebook page. And during those 5 hours, I counted 46 illegal lotteries. These lotteries are also run poorly. Multiple times they would say something like, buy in the next 5 minutes for a chance to win. And then 7 minutes later go, actually, the newest order in 30 seconds is gonna win.
In 5 minutes, we're gonna do the same thing again. We're gonna put $1,000 in a random order. Hey, Daryl, don't we owe someone $1,000?
We do.
Yeah, so, all right, so the newest order in 30 seconds.
So what I'm hearing is you're supposed to lie through your fucking teeth. Fetishism, hand and it's a sexual fetish for hands. A specific action performed by the hands. Weird, what the fuck?
We are going to put $1,000 in your package.
You can't escape the gooners.
Stephen K.
Okay.
Oh, Stephen K. And there is no second giveaway 30 seconds later, like Jimmy said. This is just one very shady giveaway. They just go on to talk about how Stephen made a profit.
Stephen's a handsome name.
So he actually walked away with some money.
We're proud of you, Stephen.
I counted 13 of these extra shady lotteries where they did not give the prize in the original time frame that they said.
Okay, so we're gonna put 2 iPhones in this piñata and we're gonna give it to someone who orders a shirt in 3 minutes? 5 minutes. Buy a limited edition shirt or hoodie and we're gonna pick a random one in 10 minutes and give them $2,000.
It's very similar, hey Kane. Business politics, it all helps if you lie, apparently. Hello, straight guy. Is that what's like? Is that how we're supposed to introduce ourselves? Hello, fellow straights. Welcome in, homie.
Have we done iPhones yet?
Very suspicious when someone comes in. Hello, fellow straights. It's giving hello, fellow children.
Oh wait, hey Daryl. First, actually, before we do that, we never picked the piñata.
So these clearly fit the definition of an illegal lottery. These clips are also not out of context. No one ever said no purchase necessary. There's nothing in the description or on the website. At one point, MrBeast is informed that they ran out of PlayStations and he says, are we trying to not sell merch?
Our city is sold out of PlayStations. We don't have any. We have to give away. Are we trying to not sell merch?
So he clearly knows that they're making more money by running these illegal lotteries. Another shady thing he did was constantly suggest that they're doing too many giveaways to make a profit.
My guy over there doing the numbers is like, stop, please. It's like, you do realize every time you give away an Xbox and $1,000, you don't make money. I'm like, oh, I know we're not gonna make money.
Because the man can't math. Red Bull promised me I would get wings. I have been lied to. Greetings, fellow straight. Let us speak of our exclusive attraction to the opposite gender. Nani. True, guys. Fellow straights, rise up.
What are we doing, guys? We're gonna check after the stream and it's gonna be like,
oh no, what a waste.
Yeah, I know. We're gonna break neutral.
When there was just no way they were ever even close to losing money on this stream.
I don't know who this is, but you just got a pair of AirPods. Oh my gosh, we're not making money. Guys, we need to stop giving everyone something.
We've just lost like 7
almost everything that someone's bought, we put something in their package. I'm not gonna make money.
In 5 hours, they gave away about $50,000 worth of stuff and sold over 50,000 t-shirts. Selling these t-shirts at $42 each. Profit.
What the fuck? Those shirts are $42? As someone who creates merch for, does stuff, a print shirt costs like $5, maybe $6. 8 maximum, and that's at a low quality, and that's if it's as quantity, and that's if it's a high quality shirt, and the ink to put on the image is like $2 maximum. So they're making like 3-4 times the profits, but you know, if they sold 60,000 shirts, they bought that in a large quantity of bulk, meaning they probably barely spent like $3 per shirt, maybe. So they at least made like 7 times the cost on those shirts. I doubt all 60,000 were signed, but still, $45 USD. I'm talking in Australian too. These are Australian prices. Christ, it probably cost them $1.50 in American.
Margin would be about $22, but even if they were making like $1 per shirt, they would still be fine. Also, by my estimates, only 1 in every 1,600 orders actually won a prize.
It's just 2 times to 4 times. If you can get 6 times, you're making sick profits, but I think anything above 4 times the profit is almost scamming your customer, in my opinion. If you're doing more than 4 times, unless you have crazy overhead, you're just literally ripping people off. No, that is the thing. Like, my opinion, I'm not going to rip off customers. That's when I used to run my store. I just wouldn't. Like, it's scummy.
And I guarantee
It's
he
why
has
I have a problem with merchandise from streamers. Tell that to Maccas. Yeah, fuck Maccas. Hate those guys too. So this is my problem. Why I didn't want to sign with a merch company was because they charge like fucking 10 times than what the item costs to sell to people, and they take 1,000 years to get it to you.
Time analytics on his laptop. He knows they make more money every time he says, "Oh my God, guys, we're giving away so much stuff. We're not even gonna make a profit. Please, don't you want me to make a profit?" That's why he keeps saying it. Also, they just don't show.
I bought a $25 Team 4-Star shirt when I was 16. It was one of the first like paychecks I ever made. It was a glow-in-the-dark Ghost Snapper shirt. And my sister stole it and lost it. But I do not regret that purchase at all. But it was, by today's standard, that's not even that unreasonable.
Know how winners are picked.
That was the best
so it's probably
shirt
not
ever.
actually random. You know, humans have biases. Imagine Jimmy tells the guy off camera, "Hey, pick a name right now." And he sees 2 names. One is easy to pronounce, one is not. This is why lotteries are heavily regulated, to ensure fairness. Also, obviously, you have to be 18 to play the lottery. It's gambling. MrBeast isn't just...
The only reason you shouldn't feel bad by 2 times the cost is most of the time through postage, through man hours and stuff like that, a lot of that gets eaten up. So you need to make sure your business is safe with 2 times the cost. That is really the main reason, especially with low cost items, because it's very easy to actually end up as a net loss if you don't work it out well. So that is the main thing you want 2 times. So you're not at a net loss for making your items. Makes me want to watch Dragon Ball Z Bridge. Yes, it's good. It was also Team 4-Star doesn't come out with new merch that often. That's why I was like, I want it.
Promoting gambling to children here.
Shipping is a fucking nightmare. Especially if you offer free shipping, you need to really work out your per price.
Running the casino, and this isn't even close to the worst stream he's done. 4 months later, MrBeast signed shirts again, but this time it was a 24-hour live stream with way more illegal lotteries. And by the way, the rest of these streams were taken down shortly after upload, so all I have is some old clips and Reddit threads talking about them. Now this stream did say, "We are doing a ton of giveaways, no purchase necessary," in the description. But to be eligible to win most prizes, you had...
Mainly into the lotteries right now, and how he charged $45 per shirt. Jesus Christ.
To make a purchase.
Would you guys would you prefer that we throw money in random orders or that we throw items in random orders?
Yeah. Somebody screamed in chat, "I want to switch. Hey, buy a shirt."
In 30 minutes, we are giving away my car to someone that buys merch.
Which each giveaway is its own independent event. You can't give one prize to someone who buys something and a different prize to someone in chat. The prize where you have to buy something is still an illegal lottery, which obviously MrBeast knows this, but you know, he's a poker player. He likes a little bluffery, a little plausible deniability, you know, pretending to be ignorant of the law.
Gamble, gamble, gamble. I mean, Big V's merch is also... Yes, it's why Uwu Market won't stop fucking sending me messages, even though I made a video about how shady they are and how shit they are at merch, and they still send me messages wanting to do merch through them. And I even talked about Uwu Land being a failure, and they still tried to be. But yeah, fucking, like $120 for a body pillow? Calm the fuck down, bitch.
You know, YouTube's a little different than this. Yeah. Because YouTube, I can just do stuff like that. I can just be like, you know what? Pull up a database of 100 people that bought chocolate bars and pick 100 random ones.
What do you mean?
Got it. I think I can do that over here. I don't know. So I don't want to say anything. And then someone be like, yeah, actually, that's illegal.
Right. I could not find any way to enter the big Tesla giveaway without spending at least $42.
Yeah, we're giving away Teslas. Choking up the feed. That's why we're getting the info, and then we can be just like, fuck, we don't want to hear about this again, unless there's new info.
Random bot stuff.
They also gave away 24 tickets.
Yeah, I would say some is better. But I also hate that it's like a lot of those places where they put it out for you, they also have cheap as fuck packaging. There's nothing unique from your streamer in there, like thank you cards or anything that they do in there, which a lot of businesses do, and that's why I dislike it. Is that it wasn't too much of a ripoff while also being the only official source. That is the thing. Ewo Market is like very popular by a lot of people. You know, third party stuff, yeah. I can understand that too. And that is kind of the problem with it. It literally had like a majority of the market, even though they're very clumsy with their execution a lot of the time.
Which gave you the opportunity to be in a video. Again, most of these tickets you had to make a purchase to win.
One random person that buys in what time frame? 10 minutes. We're going to put this in someone's order that buys something.
And we're going to have 24 people. We're going to put them in 24 different circles. $1 million on the line. Have some fun. You know what I'm saying?
Also, this video never happened. There is no MrBeast video of 24 people in circles competing for $1 million. Unless it ended up being 100 people in a circle competing for $500,000, but that's a smaller prize and much worse odds. So like, did they just pocket the money or what? Hey, it's the pilot guy.
Max back.
Woo! Let's get it!
Wait, he's about to be the first one out? That's unlike him.
Even though you got out first, I still have a prize for you. Just wait here.
Oh, first person out gets a car, and it just happened to be your friend Mac. Another thing that just annoys me is Jimmy constantly says during these live streams that he's just doing this for fun because he loves giving things away.
Oh, and I just like giving away stuff. It's kind of fun to me.
Imagine you just lost a bunch of money at the casino, and the owner comes out and he says, guys, the reason I do all this, I just love giving away money. Also, you're 7 years old in that example. It's insane that he can flip these massively profitable illegal lotteries targeted towards children as an act of generosity.
I'm going to give you guys
I want to know where the fuck does these kids get money to be actual profitable fan base other than for views? I never had money as a kid. Some plushies from AliExpress is their favorite stock. Cute, cute. This is somewhat satisfying. Why is it satisfying, General? Why?
a few minutes to go place an order at shopmrbeast.com. Anyone watching any of the
Stealing their
lives.
mom's credit
And
card.
we're going to throw iPhones in some of them.
And again, there are very few videos of this live
There's
stream
way too
on
many parents that don't know what the hell their kids are
the
doing.
internet. I think MrBeast probably copyright strikes re-uploads. But almost any clip you do find will have some new violation of internet gambling or sweepstakes laws.
I thought it was him. I was like, keep going.
Wait, really?
Let's go.
Wait,
It's literally like his initial.
who is it?
My cousin.
Wait, really?
Actually, that's illegal.
Some of the common complaints we see in threads about this live stream are that they only signed large t-shirts. So when they selected an order to give a prize, it was apparently always a large or extra large t-shirt. They kept saying things like buy in the next 15 minutes for a chance to win and then not honoring it. Multiple people claiming that their name was read to win a prize and they never received it. This person is still tweeting about it to this day. There's a lot more.
Jeez. Oof. Seeing his downfall. Oh my god. See, this is what it means. Everyone loves to see the fall of the hero. But yet, oof, that's a lot of people. So he does show a lot of receipts of people not, like, receiving stuff.
People complaining about the deceptive sales tactics. Reading all this really upsets me because I spent money I honestly didn't have for 5 shirts at different times during the live when they said things like buy now and you will get prize or money. And I received 2 orders and nothing but shirt, both with MB and one with a heart and one with a smiley. I was hoping for at least a couple things for Christmas for my family.
Okay, it sucks they don't actually give anything away, but I'm sorry if you thought you were going to get gifts for your family by buying 5 MrBeast shirts. Like $45 each, you actually could have just gone and bought your family gifts. I'm sorry, like, children, like, falling for this, sure, but, like, Jesus, that's very silly. But, like, MB, he even lazily signed it, though. I just want to know, you're illegal! Oh my god. What was MrBeast on illegal gambling? Illegal lotteries, stuff like that, faking videos. Yeah. When people want something more over there of getting a wait. Peanut butter pie?
Commenter also goes on to explain that she's disabled, has PTSD. Lotteries and scams specifically target vulnerable populations like.
Who the fuck buys 5 shirts to hopefully get a gift, especially at $45 a piece? Jeez.
that. I'm disappointed. My son bought a signed shirt and was so excited. He watched a live stream and saw that people who bought would receive $100. He was excited to win something and be a part of his favorite streamer, MrBeast. When the shirt arrived, he was grinning from ear to ear. When he realized that there was no $100, he was visibly disappointed. He said nothing other than, I guess he meant everyone except me. He loves his shirt, but I'm really upset seeing him hurt. And obviously people can lie on the internet, but a lot of people are independently claiming the same things. Like that at the end of the live stream, they said they were putting $100 in every order. Now, my
Yeah, that is the thing, like, there's one thing not getting it randomly, but literally saying, I'm putting $100 on every order, not doing it. But I had no idea MrBeast does this stuff, because this is, like, obvious, very scammy stuff. Who watches this guy and actually thinks this stuff isn't, like, huge scams? Because I only knew his challenge stuff. But what the hell? Like, this is obviously very scammy stuff you see on TikTok and whatnot. So, I only like savory spies, because I'm Australian. But, like, my point is, like, a lot of people know who MrBeast is, so does PewDiePie, and so does lots of other people. They hang out with him. I don't watch his stuff, but yeah. Meringue pie and lemon meringue pie is also very good. I was excited. Unsubscribe.
Speculation is that they put $100 in every order that came across the table that they signed. But I'd be interested to see how they worded that. If the video of this live stream ever resurfaces, I think a lot of these claims will be proven true.
I would try a lemon meringue, mainly because I love meringue.
Which MrBeast definitely has this stream saved. He saves all his footage. So I'll ask you, Jimmy, will you publish this to prove your innocence? Also, using archive.org, we can see what the website looked like on the day of the stream, and while there's no mention of any sweepstakes whatsoever, it does say this limited tee signed by MrBeast and crew, but the description says it's signed by a member of the MrBeast crew, and it doesn't say anywhere that other members will sign MB, deceiving people into believing it was signed by MrBeast.
Oh my god, they even fake signed it! Didn't know who MrBeast was until he was known for being one of the biggest channels. Yeah, what he did for all his videos. I knew he was known for like giving away money to random streamers and some other stuff, but that was about it before he got bigger channel stuff. Even my inept ass can do it. It would be interesting. I should try and make an American pie one day because I've actually never had any. Wait. I'm Australian. Australia doesn't really like sweet pies. It's not that common. Stuff, yeah.
So here's a clip of Tyler using MrBeast's signature. So Tyler.
Meat pies here, guys. Meat pies. Cheese and bacon and like steak.
Signs MB, which is MrBeast's signature. Then he covers it, signs his own initials, TC, smirks, looks around, and then quickly slides the shirt away. Could you make it any more obvious? You know, you don't accidentally have someone else's signature as muscle memory. And again, I'm not a lawyer. I think this is fraud. Maybe they could say it's the brand's signature.
Jesus, didn't even sign it themselves. Lazy fucks. But to be fair, it's 60,000 shirts. Of course he wasn't going to do it. I'm gonna be honest, like, I've seen artists sign their prints, and, like, freaking, I remember watching, she's has 1 million subscribers, what is her name? She signs some of her prints, like, special edition signed one. She only does, like, 200 of them. It takes, like, half the day, because you're just there going, it's ages. It's why I got a fucking stamp for the box and stuff, because it takes ages.
Sure. Even though it's clearly implied that this is Jimmy's signature, which was established during the last live stream.
Hey! MB, MrBeast. So this is MrBeast's signature.
No way, this one was signed by MrBeast. It's just got the MB, but that means it's signed by MrBeast. That's obviously his, MrBeast. This is so cool. That's obviously his. MrBeast.
You know, some people bought these shirts as collector's items or even investments, and this puts into question the authenticity of all MrBeast signed merch, which otherwise could have been very valuable one day. This was clearly muscle memory, and judging by his body language, he knew he exposed this. Even Tariq notices Tyler slip up and immediately looks into the camera, looks guilty, and then readjusts his body and rubs his hands together. Also, MrBeast said during the
yeah, I do find there's a reason that some of these jobs highlight simplified signatures. Yes, that too. Again, next year. That sounds awesome. Yeah, exactly. I have never signed anything as Erundel before, like legit ever, so I have none. But I just did the stamp because it sounded fun and I can put it on the box. But I'd probably sign things as Del, but I don't know.
Live stream that this is the last time you've ever signed anything, and that was just a lie. Illegal lotteries targeted towards children and selling fake signatures. I mean, imagine if any other YouTuber was caught doing this.
You're very smart with your money.
The guy who just throws away millions of dollars on YouTube videos is a gambler. Who would have thought?
By this point, MrBeast noticed
to be fair,
a
kids creators get away with like freaking murder compared to other creators. It's why a lot of them do try and target the kids, because they get away with so much more because no one's paying attention.
With these CTA giveaways, I mean, obviously they're illegal, but more importantly, they're not as profitable as they could.
Exactly. Bunny ears would be adorable, like, to be for real.
Be. Look at it like this. There are two value propositions at play here. The perceived value of the product and the perceived value of the chance to win a prize. So for something like these $42 t-shirts, if the viewer values the chance to be in a video at $10, they need to value the t-shirt at an additional $32 to make the purchase. So the more expensive the product, the less effective the lottery is. You want to get the product as close to $0 as possible.
That's what I should do, is like with new videos on the merch launch. It's like leave a like and a comment if you want to win free Del merch, giving away a box of free Del merch. Exactly, guys, exactly. Time to go into my scumbag era.
Possible. So people are just paying for the perceived value of the lottery. That's what's most profitable because humans can't accurately comprehend.
I actually really want to do a plastic badge at some point, mainly because I'm going to an anime convention at the end of the year, and I'd love to give away balloons and little like badges to people. It would be so cute.
The difference between 1 in a million odds versus 1 in a billion odds, they both kind of just compute as I have a small chance to win, which MrBeast is well aware of this flaw in human mental arithmetic.
Past a certain point, the average human is like,
don't you want a chance to get, that's what good VTuber pussy sounds like, slime? God, no, to have something different than all your friends. That.
Large sum of money, click. And like larger sum of money doesn't really impact
it's our troll release. It's our troll item release for this merch. My first merch launch.
Experience.
So but also the larger
it will
your audience
exist.
is, the more
there'll be photos, there'll be advertisements, and it will be exist and for sale. So, because we're cool like that.
Profitable a lottery will be. Anyway, MrBeast wanted the cheapest product possible to use for these CTA giveaways. Basically,
I actually used to make my printed round bins myself because when I went to conventions and I ran a store. So I will be making all my pins by hand that I'm selling to you guys too because I'm using my pin machine. So yay! So very similar to an enamel pin mold, so it would start off at $200 as the base to even get the mold made. On average, it's around that. But that's metal molds. Plastic molds are a little different, but yeah. I don't have an OnlyFans because I'm not a lewd tuber. Nothing against lewd tubers, live their life, but that's not for me. Also, VTubers can't use OnlyFans.
Piece of paper, but you obviously couldn't sell a piece of paper without getting backlash.
Oh, for fuck's sake, I cut out. What did you miss?
So in January 2021, 3 months after the last shirt signing stream, MrBeast did a live stream where for only $10, viewers could send a picture to the moon. Wait, JPEGs that are going to the moon? And of course he did more illegal lotteries.
Just to keep things fun and interesting.
In my experience, the enamel pin molds are only like $200-300 from China, obviously. They do the molds and the manufacturing, but that's where everything's from. Yeah, you need a real face to use OnlyFans, so no VTuber uses OnlyFans. You can't use like anime or art or anything on there. So,
as if putting a photo on the moon isn't interesting enough.
Because I don't do any kind of sex work, and I have no want to do any kind of sex work. It's not for me. It's not my kind of thing.
Someone who puts a photo on the moon, or if you buy the bundle, whatever, and the next
Fansly. VTubers use Fansly, but I don't have a need to do a Fansly either. We have a Patreon that's just for art updates, art beforehand, and you get merch, coupons, and stuff like that. I do have a Patreon for that stuff, but that's just behind the scenes, extra arts, digital downloads. Stuff like that. That's it. I don't even have like official lewd art. I don't even do lewdsy arts at the moment because I have nothing against it. Just I haven't had the want to do it. Of your model T-posing in random backgrounds, exactly.
30 minutes.
T-pose.
We'll fly you down to be in a video.
3 years later, the spaceship finally launched, carrying beautiful pictures of deceased loved ones to the moon, where they would be immortalized.
Yeah, you have more like people that have done art tag stuff. I know some.
So obviously, MrBeast refunded everyone, right? Right? Is it MrBeast's fault that the rocket exploded? No. Is it his fault that he advertised it as for $10, I will put your photo on the moon?
For $10, I'll put whatever picture you want on the moon.
When he couldn't guarantee that? Yes, of course. October 16th, 2021, same thing. Professor. Buy this shirt to be in a video.
Shopify dashboard. We just have like a random number generator, and then like we just put the number, like if there's 1,000 orders, we just put it, picks a number between 1 and 1,000, and then my people give me the name. So, the first person that we're inviting to be in our Squid Game, if you want to enter, click the link in the description, buy the shirt or hoodie, is Alonzo Diaz.
Bro, this is an actual $100 bill.
Oh, no. Wait, really?
Like, they actually sent a $100 bill.
Wait, what does it say? Oh, now we have to read the message. You and your crew are an inspiration to our young ones. He wanted to send you $100. Everyone click the link, or the view product thing in the bottom left. We're gonna open 3 packages, and whatever's in those 3 packages, we're gonna give someone random that buys.
MrBeast?
Bruh. Bruh. So, likelihood that was fake getting sent $100?
Is the American dream.
Now, I'm going to get to what, in my opinion, is the most unethical CTA giveaway that MrBeast has done. But before I do that, I really want to drive home the point that the closer a sweepstakes is to an illegal lottery, the more money it makes. Because, you know, every customer is supposed to be informed that they can enter easily for free and that making a purchase does not increase their chances of winning. Like, you're supposed to say no purchase necessary in all of your promotional material, which MrBeast does not do. This legal gray area only leads to people getting scammed, especially the elderly and children, who are also being introduced to gambling. The only people who benefit off of sweepstakes are influencers and scammers. Remember Wizza, a sweepstakes company that got exposed as a total scam and shut down? Even Omaze, the charity sweepstakes company, got exposed as a scam and had to shut down in the US. Or back in the day, there was Mystery Brand. Do you remember Mystery Brand?
God, I do not miss this on YouTube. Fucking Christ.
So Mystery Brand is a website where you purchase different boxes with chances of winning things.
I'm gonna have to arrest this man for sus contact. I do not accept these kisses. What the hell? I'm an officer of the law, you young man. I'm an officer of the law.
Take, for example, this women's Christmas box. It costs $15 to open, and you can win the most expensive Los Angeles realty. But you can't even click it, okay? It doesn't even give you more information, but apparently it's worth $250 million. I love that you can't click it. Like, they're just like, trust us. There's a $250 million house with your name on it. All the way down to
Trust, bro.
Icicle. Site balance. I'm willing to bet that this is probably what 99% of the people are getting.
Hey, at least MrBeast never wanted to work with this obvious scam. I mean,
Nah, I'm professional, boys. No kisses here. But nope. And that's the thing. You can try, but I can say no. Freedom! He makes you look more pretty. Doesn't mean you can kiss me, boys. No, you can't give me kisses. No one can. No. Ah, my virginity! Sorry, no. Where's my what even counts as loot boxes? What even?
At least MrBeast's manager never went on some podcast and talked about how MrBeast really wanted to work with this company. No,
I'm allergic.
Is there anything you've had to say no to? Yeah, tons. Yeah. So a good example.
Yeah, that's what I want to know. Where the fuck are these houses? Dell Street Meat is a lottery. True.
3 years or 2.5 years ago when I started working with Jimmy,
I do give out
what was
homie
becoming
hugs. It's true. I've gotten quite good at giving homie hugs. I was like, all right. It's like I don't even just pat on the back anymore. I bear hug. I've been trained well by my sister.
really popular were these like mystery loot crate like internet sites where it's basically like CS:GO skins, but you'd go on and be like, here's the Supreme box, and you'd pay $50 for it. And remember, it was like,
didn't
I thought that was a mystery box, is random box of unknown worthless crap. See, that's the thing. I always put, because I actually used to sell mystery boxes. Well, I used to sell them in theme. I hate themeless. Because I had like most of the people who bought from me were girls. I'm gonna be honest. I've changed my life. Mainly girls to guys. But I did kawaii boxes and some anime themed ones when I was did cons and stuff. They sold really well, but I always did a mixture of things that people may not be willing to try, and I always try to at least do 50% more value in them when I did them, because you think to yourself, what did you want when you go with mystery items? Because I always got so disappointed sometimes when they'll be just crap in anime mystery boxes. You know what I mean? But that's when I was I made things for the girly pops. Bunny. Yes, I always liked bunnies. Bunny bookmarks. Bunny everything. I had a whole bunny series.
yeah,
quite a
Jake
few
Paul.
people. Yes, yeah.
Yeah, they got a lot of hate for that.
Right.
Jimmy was, he wanted to work with that company when he heard about it because there was a lot of money and we wanted to give that money away in a video. And I had to talk him back on it. I was like, listen, we're not promoting gambling. I think people are going to see this negatively. So it was a long conversation that him and I had to have, which eventually we passed on the deal. And then Jake Paul and Rice Gum ended up doing that deal and got a lot of hate for it.
Jimmy, why is your manager saying that you wanted to promote this obvious scam to your young, impressionable audience?
Yeah, obvious scam is obvious. Now Tech is just confessing things in the chat. Too highly what? Shut up, Faust! Come over here so I can beat you up in Minecraft, you hoe. And during Christmas, you must always win out, and they have limited stock. Yes, that's what I do over. I would love to do at some point if I ever go to a convention again. The Japanese convenience stores where they do those scratcher wings, but they have it on the shelf. AC gets you this. A1 is the best prize or whatever, and it's always a figurine or something. And they have the tickets and you scratch and you get things. I always have wanted to do one, but there's none in Oz, so I'd love to run one like that one day, because they look so much fun. You at least always win something
MrBeast launched Feastables, his new chocolate brand, back in January 2022.
I want to tell you guys about my new snack company, Feastables. They're made with only 5 ingredients, but still taste amazing. And I'm kicking off Feastables with something I've always wanted to do. 10 random bars are going to have a mystery ticket inside of them, and if you get this mystery ticket, we will fly you out to compete for a chocolate factory in one of our videos. And on top of that, Chandler, we're giving away over $1 million in other prizes to random people that buy the bars.
Dude, I need to buy these.
It's interesting to look back at this because a large part of Feastables' marketing campaign was the fact that it's a better for you brand, that it's healthier for you than Hershey's. Less sugar, only 4 ingredients, all organic.
I wanted to just make a better for you snack brand because I think a lot of the stuff out there is just terrible for you.
Because obviously so much.
Oh, he did. What an ass. Why does this look exactly like Pokemon's cookies too? But okay. Filled with veggie. I was gonna say it's just gonna be dirty socks and shit if you guys sent me mystery boxes. He's here's dirty socks, guys. It's what the fuck?
Obesity and disease comes from the stuff we eat.
Like Hershey's, for example, there's 10 ingredients, super processed. Our Feastables bars are 5 ingredients, and just all the ingredients are way higher quality, and it's infinitely better.
5 ingredients is better than 10, right? Less processed crap. Your almond mom will love this. Fuck, what kind of logic is that?
Than the other options out there.
I got all the Feastable chocolates. Let's try them and rank them 1 to 6. I'm gonna be completely honest, totally not biased because
not biased at all. What the fuck? Yeah. What do you mean? I had the butt. You wouldn't even give me socks? What the fuck, guys? That's rude. I have no idea. They never tell you. Actually, they never tell you if things sell well or not in any kind of merch way. Don't worry. I'll tell you if I fucked up. I always do.
Sells more.
I made a mistake with a keychain. I made a Genshin Impact keychain on one of my store launches. I still have 20 of them. F's. I didn't know the magic cup would tell the best, bro. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna be honest, and I hope Jimmy is sitting next to me.
And it's been a year since I closed my store.
Compare it to Hershey's. It's our Crunch Bar.
What was worse, it was my favorite one because I got a gemstone on the bottom. It was even thing, and I was like, it's never the thing you think is gonna sell well that sells well. But my hollow magic cup did fantastic. It was cute as fuck.
You believe it?
Yes.
Not crazy, Jimmy.
No? You don't like Crunch Bars?
I do like Crunch Bars, but again, it's too sweet.
Let me try this. Maybe these are defective.
I
Oh
do
my
like
god, this tastes good to me.
Wait, we're supposed to be ranking them. I rated the first one, so we're going completely off of.
Oh,
we're going completely off of.
We're in too deep. I rate this a 10 out of 10. I give this an 11 out of 10. Keep in mind, only 5 ingredients. Infinitely healthier for you than the normal thing out there.
Also my favorite. So.
Flies.
Okay,
Oh my
here's
god,
it.
it's been 2 years. A fly fell into my resin keychain I made one time. Fuck.
I didn't realize you were a dark chocolate guy.
I'm
You guys are not making me want to do art stuff with you, okay? I might have like recorded me like sealing up packages or something, and it's like you guys are bullying me.
I do love dark chocolate. I give this a 7.8 out of 10.
Okay, I'm starting to understand this, man.
Yeah,
Okay,
give it a little
okay.
higher.
I'm starting to figure this man out. You're gonna like this one, right? You like salt?
It's like watching a train wreck. Hentai sweaters and like all that kind of stuff is like watching a train wreck. You can't walk away.
I'm gonna get rid of these.
I love salt.
No,
I want the
no,
shadow.
you just don't. Trust me. You like. You're a dark chocolate kind of guy. Yes, I can read the room. The room is red.
Now in 2024, MrBeast changed the formula again to where it has mostly the same ingredients as Hershey's and even more sugar and more calories.
That's fucking. Why? It even has more calories. How can you do that? It has more calories, more sugar, more everything, but tastes more like shit. I feel like him saying it's way too sweet brings in the fact he's trying to get kids addicted to it. He's not actually like trying to make something good. To bully you. I didn't hire no one to bully me.
Per bar. And this initial ad for Feastables where he calls it healthy is still getting millions of views a month. Also, I don't think you should ever advertise it as over $1 million in prizes when more than a third
I
of
would
those...
never sell a healthy chocolate because healthy top chocolate is a fucking sin against nature. Chocolate is not supposed to be healthy. It's a treat. It's a treat. It should be delicious, and that is all.
Prizes are just coupons for more MrBeast products, forcing you to spend more money if you actually want to redeem them. Ooh, a $5 coupon for Beast Burger. Now a single combo only costs $20.
Bob's Burgers Palace or fucking Five Guys. If this shit can be successful, fucking Five Guys.
It's so good.
Who cares? It's called Five Guys. What kind of fucking name is that?
It doesn't matter. The burgers are good.
Exactly. A name doesn't fucking matter as long as the burger's good. How dare you? How dare you, Professor? What the fuck? Can't believe this. Can't believe on my stream even. Is to indulge. Exactly. It's not really healthy. Dark chocolate is around the idea that it is easier for your body to process, but it is not lower calorie. It just has less sugar. It is like so slightly more healthy. It's not crazy, but the whole point is it's a treat. It's to be delicious. To be fair, Hershey's is just bad. Oh, it tastes like vomit, Hershey's, for sure. I don't mind their syrup, though. Yes, I am allergic to love. I like being angry. Let me have this. I'm Australian.
Ending matter.
Ooh, maybe you should have spent a little less time on this beautiful logo and more time on making the food actually edible.
Brother,
To be fair, he says this, but he just let people buy his franchise. He doesn't run it. He doesn't do anything with it. He just made a brand and sold it to people, pretty much. And that's why there are such inconsistencies with what they make. He literally just made a brand, made a menu, and let burger places buy it, so people would rush over there to buy it. Does like Five Guys. I do have a bunch of friends that I like that are guys, yes. What's wrong with guys, you sexist animals? Don't you like guys? You don't like Five Guys? Sexism is calling.
What's that? What's that, brother?
Call it yourself, Link. No.
Also, be for real, dude. Five Guys has a nice, clean, appealing aesthetic.
Maybe.
You know, the
He
name
might be
suggests humble beginnings.
He is at least medium rare right now, depending on what's true in this.
Like a 8-year-old sloppy cotton candy piss.
To love a man is... So if you love your dad, you're gay. And hey, Nendo. Is a dog. That's fucked up. Why would you say that to me? That say cinnamon roll is a dog. That's fucked up.
Burger. It literally looks like a piss burger.
Sit down. Be humble. Sit down. Be humble.
Also, this digital wheel is not remotely representative of your actual
Oh my
odds.
god, they had these in these stores and Five Guys came to my area. I was legit going to order it in the chocolates to do my first hand cam for the first time in ages to see how shit it is. And I was like, I don't know, $30 for a burger deal though? Fucking Christ. Australia getting railed again.
Mark Rober has talked about this common deceptive casino tactic before.
You recall from the carnival scam video, the most lucrative games for the carnival owner are those where people overestimate their chances of winning. That is exactly what happens in this game, thinking you were so close to getting a jackpot, when in reality, you weren't close at all. In gambling psychology, this is known as the near-miss effect, and people will spend much more money to try and win because they think they can just do it on the next one.
So I am absolutely pigging out on Feastables, and I'm trying to do this. MrBeast is teaching us gambling? Minus points because there's no cool music. Anyway, let's gamble.
Also, these tickets, one of them just so happened.
There's gambling? Five Roosters in that restaurant is ghosted. There is no way of Five Roosters. But I'm pretty sure that Five Guys is normally pretty expensive for fast food. I've seen at least it's very big and it has good reviews at least. But you know, if you're gonna spend more, you at least should get good food.
Happened to go to a YouTuber with
I hate
700,000
McDonald's, honestly. I worked there as my first job as a kid. Fucking hate McDonald's. The food is trash. I hate it all. The smell disgusts me. I hate McDonald's so much.
subscribers at the time. Just pure chance.
This was just
I will never. The day I say no to a bunny figure is the day my soul has been crushed. Crushed, I say. Same answer if you say, do I want a thick, busty woman figure, okay? My soul has been crushed! Or a muscly man with thick thighs figure. My soul has been crushed!
No freaking way.
Oh, shut up. No,
It is,
no,
really
why do you always
just,
go
like,
against
total
me?
chance, obviously. Like, you're one of, like, hundreds of thousands of names.
Talk to Jimmy, Bella. What do you got to say to
Jimmy,
say
thank
to him?
you for picking us.
No, he didn't. It was random.
I know.
Was it though? Was it random? Also, this guy went on to win the chocolate factory, and extremely unlikely things do happen, but can we see how the winners were chosen maybe? Because knowing how important it is to Jimmy that every video has entertaining contestants through the whole video, it's a little suspicious. I'll just say, in my opinion, as somebody who worked for MrBeast, I don't think this large YouTuber won a ticket purely by chance. Also, I know that producers.
So wait, the person who won the chocolate factory is someone with 800,000 subscribers? Yeah, I'm about to give Dylan my bunny figure, then like, it's mine and I'm getting another one. Bruh! Misumi? Name is familiar. Crush, let me fix that for you. What the fuck? Australian men have the nicest ass. We found the Australian in the chat.
Producers are sort of able to pull strings behind the
we'll have to
scenes
check down under to
give
see if
some
they have good
contestants
butts.
better chances than others. And he runs these sweepstakes to like bribe children with gambling to consume more sugar. Like, this is far worse than a lottery ticket because a lottery ticket doesn't give you diabetes and only pay out your rich and famous friends. Like, MrBeast is bringing hundreds of thousands, if not millions, of new people to the candy aisle, whether he wants to admit it or not.
People are just walking to the chocolate aisle and instead of buying Hershey's, buying Feastables. Like, people who never would have bought chocolate in Walmart are walking to the chocolate aisle specifically to buy Feastables.
You're creating a new market.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm bringing new customers to the aisle.
Okay, I guess he does want to admit it. You know, kind of a weird flex, not something I would brag about Jimmy. Also, maybe I should mention technically I'm a certified nutritionist, which really just means I paid $1,200 for a course and then failed to launch a health food company. But I know that poor diet and especially excessive...
That is so fucking true, though. I swear, every fucking person who studies nutrition won't shut the fuck up about being a nutritionist, and they all try to be a health brand. I'm just a health brand, bro. Shut the... Oh my god, it's like the like aromatherapy degree now, and poor legit nutrient specialist. You know what I mean? Like, it sucks to be them, but
Sugar consumption is the #1 cause of death and health problems in America, including some of the health problems that MrBeast claims to care so much about. Blindness, deafness, loss of limbs. MrBeast also just launched a combo with Zaxby's, which if you get a soda, it's over 2,000 calories for one meal.
Because obviously so much obesity and disease comes from the stuff we eat. The only thing real in this video is the new MrBeast box at Zaxby's.
I'm pretty sure this would be illegal in Europe. This is like more calories in one meal than the average 10-year-old is supposed
What the fuck is in this? How many calories are in it?
to consume on a daily basis.
Tell me how I'm killing little kids.
New research. Tell me how I'm
1,000
killing.
calories.
I'm surprised they're so fucking. Oh well, I get. Oh, it's calories, not kilojoules. Sorry, my mind was automatically going to Australian digits. 2,000 calories in one fucking meal. Christ, and a cracker. Found your next bunny figurine. Stop. I'm about to be bullied. I'm about to be bullied in the middle of this video. Calories. I'll move this here. I think my head's slightly in the way. Let me move my head for you guys so you can see the calories. There we go. The media. What the fuck is that? It's horrifying. I'll never sleep again. Every time I cross across the room, I'll piss myself. Horrified explanation Discord if you want to see what will haunt my dreams from now on. Jesus Christ. Calm the fuck down, Squiggly. Calm the fuck down. Hey, Heavy, welcome in, homie. Whee! Let me see, so I'm not scared of calories. My very high metabolism won't let me gain weight. You should be. You know, most high metabolisms are proven to be false. It's very rare to actually have a slightly, like, higher metabolism.
For one meal.
There's obviously so much
It's
obesity and
actually, you probably
disease.
just eat a lot less than most people. Unless you have a thyroid condition. Yeah, I'm supposed to have like 1,200. Even with some exercise because of my stupid sickness. My body is built broken, I tell you, bro.
This comes from the stuff we eat. The only thing real in this video is the new MrBeast box at Zaxby's.
I'm pretty sure this would be illegal in Europe. This is like more calories in one meal than the average 10-year-old is supposed to consume on a daily.
Would not fly either. I think the most I've seen meals for like 5,000 kilojoules, but that's like 1,500 calories or something.
Basis.
Tell me how I'm killing little kids.
New research finds childhood obesity rates are getting worse.
I'm gonna say if he really eats 6,000 calories, he may have worms.
#1 killer in America is obesity.
Tapeworms are a common way. You can get you can like eat a lot and not gain weight if you have tapeworms or worms.
The number of deaths in overweight people surpass alcohol and smoking altogether.
For 30 days straight, we are going to be giving away $10,000 to a lucky customer who scans the QR code on the back of any new Feastable bar.
It's just disappointing.
Yeah, honestly, if he actually gave a single fuck about starving kids or kids being obese, he would just open a chain with healthy, cheap food. Like, that would have done more, like $5 sandwiches or something. Parents would take all their kids there. But no, but he made somewhere that's scammy, gambling, and all this stuff because he doesn't actually care. Because, like, that's what I hate about a lot of these merch things. It's one thing saying it's merch. It's merch. It's not built to care. But when you say I fucking care with your like your overpriced hunk of shit, it's rude.
To see somebody.
That's what actual parents, that's what actual families need to eat healthier is affordable options. Like easy options.
Pretend to care about the health epidemic in the US only when it's profitable for them. I know this point isn't going to resonate with a lot of people because of how normalized high calorie and high sugar diets are in America. But like bribing children
I'm proud of you, homie. Sometimes it's harder for some people to do like this diets and stuff like that, but always trying and making healthy choices is plus. Even if it's not like the biggest change, it's like always just eating healthy or changing a few things is helpful. Proud of you, homie.
To get into the habit of consuming excessive amounts of sugar, like $10,000 a day as a giveaway is very deliberate because it's trying to create repeat customers that just buy out of habit. Like doing this, especially when you clearly
if I was
understand.
an American politician, they would say I was a communist. So I'm glad I'm not.
How much of a health risk it is to these kids.
Because obviously so much obesity and disease comes from the stuff we eat.
It's honestly just evil to me. And I pushed back against this a lot while I worked at the company. For Halloween this year, Feastables is planning on putting $1 million in a chocolate bar. And they wanted to do a bunch of like scummy marketing and shit. My manager literally said at one point that they wanted to associate buying a Feastables with your dream coming true. So they're pitching ideas like, you know, buy a Feastables, win 10K, buy a Feastables out of a vending machine, and the vending machine just starts
Surprised
spitting.
they have a pitch team, seeing they always have the same fucking pitch. Oh, you buy this, you get money. You buy this, you get money. That is the same pitch. These guys are getting paid the most to do the same job every fucking day. Jesus Christ, can we sign up? There's no way he sells rice. Commie, damn commies everywhere. But, like, geez, yeah, this is a good point. They're just asking kids to buy more chocolates, which is also weird. But the funny enough, these bars are, like, in Australia, they don't sell. They're on the shelf. It was same with Prime.
Buy a Feastables and it has a ticket to Disney World, whatever, right? And I don't want to put a lot of like hearsay into this video.
Yeah.
You should just believe the receipts that I'm showing you and not what I'm saying. But I swear to God, I said to somebody at the company, I feel like Feastables is 70% a chocolate company and 30% a lottery targeting children. And this higher up person at MrBeast said it was probably closer to the other way around and was laughing about it. Like 70% a lottery, 30% a chocolate company. Everyone knows it's just the call to actions and call to action giveaways especially that drive sales. As soon as they stop, it's hard for large bargain retailers to sell this shit for 70%.
Yeah, I think we only have these ones. Like, because they don't... I think the small ones have too many calories to be sold here. I'm not 100% sure.
Off. That's why they push them so hard. Once they stop the diabetes lottery, no one buys. Also, this is the website right now. MrBeast wants you to join the crew. Just so weird and scummy to me.
Weird.
I believe all the Feastables giveaways do have official rules and no purchase necessary clauses somewhere, but it's very difficult to find them. In traditional media, if you advertise a sweepstakes like in a commercial, you have to say in the promotional material itself, no purchase necessary. Somehow MrBeast gets away with not saying no purchase necessary in any of his promotional materials, not the videos, the descriptions, pinned comments.
I like that, like, it was funny. Some people were pointing out that a lot of his games with kids in it is like the Hunger Games. Now compete for food and a wealth, children. And definitely don't kill each other.
Nothing.
To celebrate our launch of milk chocolate and sea salt, we went out and we bought 10 Teslas, loads of cash, and all these prizes you see on the screen.
Sorry, my sound cut out.
And prizes aside, unlike Hershey's, these bars only have 4 to 5 ingredients and just genuinely taste good.
You notice he doesn't say it's healthier or anything like that, or less calories. He's just like, there's only 4 or 5 ingredients.
Feastables.com
Like,
right now and order some chocolate. Only problem is the chocolate river is deteriorating.
I'm not saying
place
goodbye
you'll
to anyone who
find
gives
no
me
purchase
kisses.
necessary
I already said
is either
no.
on the Feastables
No
Twitter
means
account
no,
because it's a
bros.
rule of the platform, and even still they try to push it. No perched neck, or hidden deep in the Feastables website under a FAQ. And to enter for free, you have to mail in separate 3" by 5" hand-addressed written index cards, up to 10 a day. Do you think kids are gonna do that shit or just beg their parents when they're at Walmart for the YouTuber diabetes lottery ticket? How is this legal? How do you mail something without making a purchase? Cards, envelopes, stamps. The free entry method can cost more than the chocolate bar itself. Also, going back to sweepstakes law for a second, payment isn't the only form of consideration. Consideration can also be time or effort that directly benefits MrBeast in some way. Like, I don't know, if he told his fans to clean up and organize his Feastables displays in Walmart for a chance to win $5,000. Shelfie cleanup and $5,000 drawing? They thought this was going to be a monthly thing, but it got a lot of controversy, obviously. How can I successfully clean up the shelves? Wow, glad you asked.
What?
No
This is
bars
so
on the shelf?
weird.
Go find an employee and ask them to check to see if there is product in the back room and ask them to bring them out so you can put it on the shelf to match the tags.
So he's literally getting kids to harass employees that are just doing their job. Why?
What the fuck, dude? Imagine a 7-year-old looking for the Walmart manager so he can ask to stock shelves for a chance to be compensated. Dude, was Walmart in on this? This was not just one off-the-cuff tweet. This was like planned with instructions and graphics and everything. Also, a company asking children for selfies is a little bit weird. Yeah. And while you're at it, if you want to maybe move some Hershey's bars and make sure that Feastables has plenty of space, I wouldn't complain. I just cannot believe they were going to give $5,000 to one of MrBeast's child laborers for stocking shelves. And no one at MrBeast was like, hey, this is a terrible idea.
I feel like they wanted the kids on the news. They were just so desperate for MrBeast chocolate bars. They were like clamoring the shelves. Like, because it's like free advertisement to get on local news. And it's like,
I get fired.
This is the best tasting chocolate on earth. Good job, boys.
Whoa, 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 whoa. How do we know that's the best tasting chocolate in the world?
You're fired.
What? This is such horse shit. You can do that? I mean, that is a bit of a stretch.
Yeah.
The most shocking result was that Feastables never earned anything higher than a 3rd place ranking.
But I do think their branding as like world's best chocolate bar is how do you get away with that? World's best chocolate.
World's best pizza.
What does that even fucking mean?
Define that yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I guess.
I'm curious now to see how much it tastes like shit.
I don't know. I'm sure whoever worked on his marketing gave some thought to it or something.
Okay, one last point of consideration. Prolonged attention is definitely a form of consideration. In the attention economy, it is the valuable resource that advertisers directly pay MrBeast for. So in these live streams when MrBeast says, hey guys, today we're doing a bunch of illegal lotteries, but also we're going to be giving away some free stuff to people who keep watching. He does that to boost viewer numbers.
I'm going to give you guys a reason to keep watching, okay? Here's what I'm going to do. Randomly, I'm not going to tell you when, it could be 10 minutes, 20 minutes, an hour. I'm going to randomly pick one person watching this IG live stream and one person watching this YouTube live stream. I'm going to give you each $5,000. So, keep watching.
There's no predictable intervals for when MrBeast will give things away for free to people who watch. So you have to be present when they happen, which means viewers have to keep watching, which is time and effort that directly benefits MrBeast. The more viewers, the more money MrBeast obviously makes, either directly through sales or AdSense or just getting boosted in the YouTube algorithm. So even the free giveaways could and should be against the law. MrBeast just uses gambling psychology to exploit young children for profit. He's just become the first casino where the currency you pay with is attention.
Do you think attention is the most valuable currency in the world?
Well, of course.
Or labor or money sometimes.
Yes, yeah, his core audience is like, I'd say like 10 to 12-year-old boys. Older people are a little bit over him. Some people kind of question the ethics, you know. They sometimes say in these videos where he like builds all these wells or, you know, cures people of this blindness. It's almost like he's exploiting people for these views. So older audiences don't love him, but this tween audience, they love him and they're thinking, you know, watching him could get me a car, so why wouldn't I?
I'm gonna give you guys a reason to keep watching.
Okay, now as far as fake giveaways go, I'm sort of limited in what I can say without exposing confidential information and getting sued. So my official statement is that sometimes things slip through the cracks, and personally, I believe that is intentional. Here's one example where someone on Reddit posted saying that they were promised free dog food for life in exchange for letting MrBeast use them in a video.
I think you can say someone did good things, but also point out all the bad things they said done. But realistically, you then have to think the clean money fallacy. If someone gets all their money through misdeeds, is using that money for good then worth anything? Is also a good thing to think about. If a drug lord that got all his money by selling drugs donated tons of money to charity, does that then make them a good person? You have to really think about it like that. But it's the same thing with billion-dollar companies. A lot of them give a lot to charity, but they also pollute the ozone. They also drive property prices up, yeah, etc. They do a lot of bad, and a lot of charity is all tax deductible. So you have to really think about it. He's done some good things, but you have to look at why people do things to know if they are good or not. doing a good action for the camera doesn't automatically make you a good person, per se. So, if he really did all these things, did he actually do anything good for the sake of doing anything good? It's like, or did he just do it for publicity and to make more money? That's something you have to really think about there. And I don't think you should automatically forget about it, but I don't think it actually outweighs if he did a bunch of bad things. If someone is a child molester and they also, I don't know, donated $100 million to charity, doesn't change they're a child molester.
5 months later, they still haven't received their dog food. I actually sent this post to someone who works at MrBeast, and they said they were going to send it to the PR team, and then the Reddit post got taken down. So I don't know if it got resolved. Here's another example of things slipping through the cracks.
The second thing that I probably would do different is invest. And I know what y'all about to say. Y'all about to go to the clip too, where Jimmy said that we set a certain amount aside to invest.
I know you talked about wanting to maybe invest $50K and then set aside like the other 23 for just other little nuances here and there.
This is not me calling anybody a liar or anything, because I know what y'all do. I know what the internet does. But what I think what happened was somebody that worked for MrBeast or something like that was supposed to probably help me invest, but that didn't happen. I talked to Jimmy after I won $1 million, after I finally got the remaining amount in my bank account. I was telling him, I was like, man, I don't want to fail. I don't want to be like how everybody's saying, like I'm gonna run out of money and do all this crazy stuff. I was like, man, Jimmy, please help me. And he said he was gonna help me and we was gonna invest, but yeah, that didn't happen. So
if he got $1 million, why didn't he just go to an accountant or something? But also, did they all become streamers after this? Yeah. Or were they all already streamers? Yeah. I would have to say that's 100% on him to do the right thing on his money. MrBeast doesn't really have to help him invest it, but he did say it. Yeah, he's relying on him too much.
MrBeast does say that they're not going to be irresponsible, that they're going to try to set Mark up for life, and that they are going to help him with investing.
What we're actually going to do is be responsible and try to set Mark up for his future. So we're going to make smart purchases like a house, cars, and do some investing.
But according to Mark, MrBeast only gave him an hour to plan what house to buy, and then gave him only 24 hours to spend the bulk of his money for a video.
Time. I wish I would have had more time, and I wish I would have planned out stuff better.
Sense.
Like that was the best example I can give you is when we had planned out the house and stuff. I literally had an hour. He had somebody come to my house.
What much is
and we sat down.
Wait, he had to decide how to spend $1 million in a day? To try and for a video? That's a lot of stress.
And we planned all this in an hour. Yeah, they came to my house and we planned this out in about an hour. So I wish I would have had more time, and I wish I would have did a couple things differently on the time management side, which I guess I really couldn't help because I had to spend it. I had to spend the money and I had to do it.
I'm starting to think you might have been a little bit better off if you didn't make him spend $1 million in 24 hours for content.
Can I just say, I'm super glad you won the $1 million.
All I need from you is a signature right here. The vehicles are yours.
What we're actually going to do is be responsible and try to set Mark up for his future.
You better not read it. You're a millionaire. You ain't got time to read.
The more you show us around, the more I'm like, thank God you won the $1 million.
You get a close-up of how poor he was? Scratch offs with that $1 million magic. No! Magic, no! I think it just sets him up kind of to fail instead of just helping him over a week. It's like, let me help you over an hour. Like, fuck.
So, you're selling Krabby Patties, eh, Plankton?
That's right, Squidward. And there's a free bucket helmet with every purchase. Care for one?
No! You may have hoodwinked everyone else in this backwater town, but you can't fool me. I listen to public radio.
What's that supposed to mean?
It means you set up Mr. Krabs. You stole the crown so Neptune would freeze him and—
That's why he's wearing the police outfit. Content cop.
You could finally get your stubby little paws on the Krabby Patty formula. It was you all along. But you made one fatal mistake. You messed with my paycheck. And I'm gonna report you to the highest authority in the land, King Neptune.
We'll see about that, Inspector Loose Lips.
Now activating helmet brain control devices.
Oh yeah, I'm the best cop. I would say at the very least he does outline that he does very scammy tactics, but I think the thing is, MrBeast, because his audience is kids, no one's old enough to really talk on the internet is paying attention to him. As weird as that sounds, seeing he has like 300 million subscribers or something.
What?
No, it's about him doing illegal lotteries, tons of people saying they never received any of his giveaways, lots of stuff, him marketing his products as healthy when they're worse for you than almost anything else out on the market, etc. Him targeting kids with gambling and lottery schemes. That's the actual things. That one was just about how he promises things and doesn't actually follow through more than anything. Yeah, that is the rule of fun. If you're a billionaire, you're kind of a cunt most of the time.
All hail Plankton!
What's going on here?
All hail Plankton! Seize him, slaves! All hail Plankton!
Get down here!
All hail Plankton!
I will also say YouTubers are shit for doing this. It may not be as high as being caught being an offender or something, but I'm definitely just like, it's still scummy, especially towards kids.
Who can stop me now?
Now be like shocked, like have your hands over your face, like you're emotional as you can be. So like have your hand reaching for it and then like be like shocked, like you're, yeah.
It's so awkward watching a YouTuber set up their thumbnail.
Now act a little surprised. Like be like really shocked with your mouth open.
That is so awkward, for real. Like watching them set up their thumbnail.
Do you think attention is the most valuable currency?
Do a little dance. And having cancer for money? Yeah, fuck Boogie. Yeah, too. Exactly. I feel like you can tell people a lot of people to tell them to go fuck themselves over more than one thing. For real, for true. That's some thumbnail face right there. Give me that fun thumbnail face, you know, the O face. Oh my god.
What are we even watching?